Hey, all you fly girls out there. I'm Sarah, the fly girl of this podcast. And if you didn't know, you should know the name of this podcast, but the name of this podcast is Weeb Sports. And tonight I'm joined by my co-host, Evan.
Yo, that's a good intro.
Casey.
Yo, what's good?
And as a guest star tonight, we're joined by Grumio.
Bunger.
Oh my goodness. Guys, today's going to be a great episode because we're diving back into My Immortal. We got to hear what is up with Ebony or Enobi or Enobi or whatever the fuck we want to call her.
I know for a fact she's referred to as Ta Ebony at one point, as in Tara started writing her own name. Ebony halfway through.
So we got to get back on the story of what's going on with her and Draco and Dumbledore and all the crew.
All your favorite Harry Potter characters. Cornelia Rumbridge, Joel Madden, Voldemort and the Death Dealers. I finally got a chance. I was editing the episode for tomorrow. Well, the episode that's supposed to come out tomorrow, earlier today. And I'm going to soundtrack of the whole, it was Voldemort and the Death Dealers with the fucking Chi Blockers theme from The Legend of Korra, which I think is going to work very well.
Are we hopping into this?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, it's you start on the author's notes.
Shut the fuck up, bitches. You're just jealous because I got 10,000 reviews. Thanks to Raven for the help and telling me about the books. Girl, you rock. Let's go shopping together.
I would like to I press X to doubt on the 10,000 reviews.
Yeah, it just says 10,000 reviews, and I've never known anyone to lie on the internet.
I've never known anyone who lies on the internet, and I have a 12-inch cock. My parents listen to this podcast.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Oh my God. Hey.
Hi, real names.
Can you guys confirm?
I cannot. No.
Exactly.
No, I was talking to his parents.
No.
My brother listened to one of our episodes. My brother's like 33.
Yeah, your brother's like an actual adult. Hold up.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have kids and shit?
We're fake adults.
Yeah.
We're not real adults.
Yeah, I'm not a real adult.
You're not my real dad.
No way, sir.
Ooh.
Not at all.
Anybody.
All right, I'm hopping into this. The door opened and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stomped out angrily. Then Dumbledum and Rumbridge sawed us. Evan, I'm going to have you take Rumbridge.
Oh, fuck. Mr. Way, what the beep are you doing?
What the beep?
See, it says, what the beep?
I love how she's Rumbridge instead of Umbridge.
It's Rumbridge.
And it's like a consistent. It's not one of those ones where it's like a spelling error. It's like that's just consistently.
It's like how Dumbledore is Albert Dumbledore.
Albert. Actually, he's almost never Dumbledore. He's Dumbledum. Or he's Dumbledore.
He's usually Albert Dumbledore.
That's the porn parody version. All right. Dumbledore blared at her. Grumio, you do a good Dumbledore.
Oops, she made a mistake.
He corrupted her.
She means hi, everybody. Come in.
Well, we all came in angrily. So did all the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco and opposite Bloody Mary. Crabbe and Goyle started to make some morbid jokes. They both looked exactly like... Wait, who the fuck?
I don't know. Give me a minute.
Who is that? Yeah, somebody do some research on who the fuck Vile Valo is.
Vile Valo he's the lead vocalist of the gothic rock band Him.
Is this a compliment to Crabbe and Goyle that they look like him?
I guess it's a Finnish. It's a Finnish rock band.
Yeah, goths from Finland.
It's goth rock.
What's up, goth rocks from Finland? All right, now I would also like. I'm going to try not to point out all the spelling errors because we'd be here forever. But
Yes.
I do just think it's really funny that
out many.
I ate some Count Chocula. The 8 is just the number 8, like spelled out completely, which I think is very funny. But I will continue. I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. Then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other. Vampire, Draco, what the fuck? I asked. Sarah, you're going to do Draco here.
I just looked at this line.
Yeah.
That whole, both of his segments here are amazing.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Okay.
You can do it.
Oh my God. Okay. You fucking bastard.
No, that's not
Bastard.
It's Bustard.
Bus?
Fucking Buster.
Yelled Draco at Vampire.
I want to shit next to her.
Okay, the next line, I don't know who to read. I think I would apply
Presumably
this as Vampire. All right, Grumio, you do Vampire.
No, I do.
Shouted.
No, just shouted.
It's my line. No, she doesn't fucking like you, you son of a bitch!
Yelled Draco.
No, fuck you, motherfucker. She loves me, not you.
Shouted Vampire. And then he jumped on Draco.
No, not in that way, you perv.
They started to fight and beat up each other. Wow, we got 2 straight Dumbledores. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on his broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a gray robe. All the glass in the window he flew through fell apart. Brittany, that fucking prep, started to cry. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. Everyone gasped. The room fell silent. Voldemort. Alright, Evan?
Ebony, thou hast failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou. Kill Vampire as well. If thou dost not kill him before then, I shall kill Draco too.
Please don't make me kill him, please.
No,
He laughed crudely.
kill him. I shall kill him anyway.
What? What?
What?
Kill him or
Okay.
I'll do it. And there will be no differences. He's going to be dead either way. Then he flew away cackling. I bust into tears. Draco and Vampire came to contort me.
Kinky.
All right, Ebony, get in the suitcase.
Now, after Draco and Vampire came to contort her, let's continue here.
Nice.
Suddenly, my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw some lighting flash and then coming to kill Draco while Draco painted his wrists in a depressed way.
No!
What? Okay, hold on.
Say that again. Say that
I have
again.
to try and do this with the adverb, but I don't know how I would do it. How? How does one say no sexily?
No.
No!
I
Oh.
screamed sexily. I did my best.
Oh.
I screamed sexily. Suddenly, I locked up and stopped having the vision.
Ebony, are you alright?
Asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said sadly as I got up.
Everything's all right, Enemy.
Said Vampire, all sensitive.
No, it's not!
I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face.
Oh my fucking god, what if I'm getting
Possessed like in the Ring, too. I'm sorry. Sometimes reading the dialogue just gets me. All right, Evan, you're going to be side character central here, so you're going to Bloody Mary.
It's okay, girl.
Said Bloody Mary.
Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though.
Okay, bitch.
I said sadly, and then we went. Chapter 24.
Prep, stop flaming the story. You're just jealous, so fuck you. Go to hell. Raven fags for the help.
Well, we had divination next, so I got to ask Professor Trevorley about the visions. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
We'll have Grumio. Grumio, you're taking that.
Konnichiwa, everybody. Come in.
Said Professor Sinister in
Thank you,
Japanese.
Kermit. I love that.
That sounded like a British actor trying to do like very much get an American accent. That was perfect. It was beautiful. All right, I will continue. She smiled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. She had long, dead black hair with blood red tips and red eyes.
Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it and everything. I just want to, editor's note, in real time, that's not how language works.
No, actually, yeah, I speak Italian. Ask. He thinks I speak Italian.
Mm-hmm. By that logic, I speak Polish and Greek.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah. She and Bloody Mary get along great.
She's really young for a teacher. Today she was wearing a black leather top with red lace and a long gothic black ripped dress. We went inside the black classroom with pastors of Emily the Strong. What the fuck did I just read? Is that a thing I was supposed to understand?
Give me a second.
Oh, posters.
Ugh.
That's what that was. I was like, pastors? What the fuck? Posters. I was like, whoa.
Emily
I
the
raced-
Strong has a religion now.
Yes. Hold
I
on.
can't find like a dedicated Emily the Strong. When I Google search Emily the Strong, this picture comes up.
I think that should be one of the pictures for the episode.
I agree.
Okay, I'm getting back into it. We got one more sentence in this paragraph. I was wearing some black nail polish. with red pentagrams on it.
What is it, Ebony?
She asked.
Hey, I love nail polish. Where'd you get it? Hot Topic?
Yeah! I answered. All the preps who didn't know what HT was gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it?
How about now?
She asked. Okay, I said.
Okay. Class fucking dismissed, everyone.
Hear you curse in that voice is amazing.
Evan, I've known you for years. I've probably heard you say fuck. I can only remember one time, and it was the day after the 2016 election.
Right.
Like,
reasonable.
Yes, a notable occasion.
Yes.
I read that line. I'm
sorry. I was mostly laughing at the vocal performance. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
gold.
I mean-
That was fucking gold.
Yeah, I've about like quintupled the number of times I've said the fuck word in my life.
Yeah.
That's not true, but anyway, yeah.
We've just
you,
been
Randy.
forcing out F words because we keep making him read this goddamn script.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Also, I have no idea what this professor's name is because they say
Professor
Trevorly
Trevorly?
Trivolry and Sinister.
yes.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. No, it's Tara being a dumbass because the professor's name in the books is Sybil Trelawney.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I heard Trelawney in there. Yeah.
There's also a Professor Sinistra.
Oh, there definitely is. Oh shit.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Never mind. Genealogy's back up in the air.
There's actually an alternate dimension where they fucked and they created Sinistra Trelawney. All right, Professor Trevor Lee said, and she let everyone go.
Except for you, Brittany.
She pointed at Brittany and some other preps.
Please do exorcise
Get it?
1 on page 3.
Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried Draco is going to die. Well, she gave me a black crystal ball to lock in.
What do you see?
She asked. I said, I see a black Gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black Gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and some black Congress shoes.
I need to go find a leather belt to bite down on while I hear Evan say this next line.
What? Oh, here's a word I've never said before.
Yeah.
We here at Weeb Sports are proud to say that we break new ground.
Yep.
By making
I
our
don't think
members
anyone said that
first.
word on the show before.
Yeah, that's just not a word that's in my daily vocabulary.
All right, so this is my impression of Professor Sinister / Trivolry as she attempts to embrace other cultures by practicing her Australian accent. Okay, here we go. Okay, you can go now. Say ya, cunt.
We went from Doctor Strange to the sniper from Team Fortress 2 like that. Absolutely no warning.
God, thank you. Just your reaction, like, ooh, that's a word I've never said before.
I think we should have a round of applause after that. Like that was.
Oh,
For me? Oh, you're too kind.
Okay,
Oh.
never mind. The clapping kind of just doesn't sound like clapping.
let's do the humming thing.
It kind of sounds like something else that you're going really hard at.
How can you guarantee it's not, though?
Slapping a wet ham?
Hey, I did that a bunch tonight, okay?
Didn't you just get home from work?
I work in the deli.
Oh, you mean literally? You don't mean you mean literally slapping a wet ham? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying I spent a lot of time.
I thought Sarah implied that she got plowed a diet. Yeah, that's what that sounded like. That's what I'm saying. That's what it sounded like. That's what she meant.
Stop talking. All right.
Nothing I've ever said is at any value, Evan. You're aware of this. Let's continue. Bye, bitch, I said, waving. I went to Draco and Vampire was sitting next to him. We both followed Draco together, and I was so exhibited. All right, chapter 25.
Stop flaming, okay? I feel like at this point I could just fucking clip myself saying that and copy paste it and wherever the fuck I need. If you don't like it, I'll tell Justin to beat you up. 1111. And I'll tell Alden Dreads to put viruses in your computer. 11111111. Fuck You, Raven Fangs for DL.
She got some dude Justin now. Apparently she's got nerds that'll put viruses on your computer. She's off her shit, man. All right, let me continue. I was so excited. My fellow Draco wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside, and then we went into Draco's black car. Sarah, you got Draco.
Okay. Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Trivalry say?
Whispered Draco, potting his gothic wit hand with black nail polish on mine. She said she would tell me what the visions meant tomorrow. I grumbled in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin cabaret and spiked it. He gave it to me to spork. He started to... Okay.
That's the most deranged sentence I've ever read.
What is that?
A heroin cabaret?
I do not understand.
Like,
Okay. Either heroin is the mistake, cabaret is the mistake.
yeah, like
There are so many things that could be the fucked up word in that sentence. It's like
All of
reverse
them.
Mad Libs. Like,
luckily I don't know anything about heroin, so like I don't know all the terminology, but I'm pretty sure that none of that is right.
yeah. I'll agree.
I'm pretty sure you don't spork heroin. I can say that much.
Work. I don't get it.
All right, I will continue here. He started to fly the car into a tree. We went to the top of it. Draco put on the MC.
Don't spork heroin cabarets, kid.
Just fly into a tree.
Go fly into a tree.
Dude, Heroin Cabaret sounds like a jazz group.
Hey.
That makes me think of the funniest tweet I ever saw on Twitter. The tweet was just like, sad how heroin has ravaged white America and they are still not any better at jazz.
Yeah. None of them turned into Charlie Parker, and they're doing all the heroin. Why do heroin if not Charlie Parker?
I have to do heroin now so I can be Charlie Parker.
No, Sarah, no. That was not what we wanted you to get out of that.
Hey, I come back next semester. I'm like 30 pounds lighter. Like my teeth, my teeth are all rotten. My hair's falling out.
All right. Which one of you guys wants to provide a stirring musical performance for this?
I won't sing. I'll say it in a monotone McCree voice, though.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
And all the things that you never ever told me. And all the smiles that were ever gonna haunt me.
Sang Gerard's sexy voice. We started tiling off each other's clothes fervently. He took my black... Oh my goodness. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar and took off his black boxer. Then... Ah, Jesus Christ. He put his throbbing you-know-what in my tool sexily. Once again, I want to come back to the leather bra because that's just fucking ridiculous.
I thought you were going to point out the fact that that's not throbbing, that's trobbing.
That's trobbing. Oh, you're right. It is trobbing. You're correct. Oh, I don't want to read this, but the payoff is so funny because we get two of the best. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking God, Draco. Draco. I screamed, having an orgasm. We stated Frenching passively. I think she just doesn't know what the word passively means. I think she just
she's trying to write passionately.
Yeah. This is the second time she's done the same thing with Frenching passively, and it's amazing, and I love it every time. Suddenly, I fell asleep. I started having a dream. A black guy was shooting two gothic men with long black hair. Grumio, take this. Take the they pleaded.
No, please don't fucking kill us one.
They pleaded, but he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car. No! Oh my fucking God! 11! I shouted in a scared voice.
Ebony, what's wrong?
Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes. What color are her fucking eyes? They've changed colors like 4 times. I started to cry and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Lincoln Park mobile. But the worst thing was the people who were shot in the dream were Lucian and Sirius. What the fuck? Lucian and Sirius. Also, he has a black Lincoln Park phone. Also, wait, there's cell phones at Hogwarts now? I don't...
They're flying cars. Are you surprised?
The world building is extremely...
The bar of my
weird.
suspension of disbelief has fallen to the fucking ceiling.
Tara, I really need... You know, world building is an extremely important part of fiction, and you're really failing it.
The go-to weapon is a gun. I don't know.
Prep, stop flaming SDHDRY. Okay, one. If you do not like the story, then go fuck yourself. You fucking prep, you suck, 111. Oh, why? And I wasn't being racist, okay, 11.
Oh, Jesus. This is a nice unit of time. A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and a good Shroud t-shirt. Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, triumphed to comfort me. I started to cry tears of blood and then told them what happened. Grumio, give me a vampire.
Oh, fuck it.
Vampire shouted angrily. He four started to cry sadly.
What fucking dick did that?
I don't know, I said. Now come on, we have to tell Dumbledore. We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office. Sarah, give me Draco.
Sire, our dads have been shot.
Draco said while he whipped some tears from his white face.
We had a vision in a dream.
Dublio Dre started to cockle. Evan, give me Dublio Dre.
And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional?
That Dublio Dre.
Cockle, okay? I'm not over cockle.
Cockle's great. I glared at Dumbledore.
Look, motherfucker.
He said angrily as Dumbledore gasped.
She is the toot out of Cractor.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay, wait, is this me again, or is it, who is that?
That's still you.
Okay, you know very well that I'm not decisional. Now get some fucking people out there to look for Ceres and Lucian. Porto!
Porto!
Okay.
He said in an imitated voice.
Where are they?
I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, long done, I said. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few missed tunes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. After a while, someone called him again. He said that they had been found. Draco, Vampire, and I all left to our rooms together. I went with Draco to wait in the nurse's office while Vampire went to paint his wrist in his room. We looked at each other's gothic, depressed eyes. Then, we kissed. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you.
You know what? 1-on-1? I do not give a fuck what you preps think about me, 1-on-1. So stop flaming the fucking story, bitches. 1-on-1. Thanks to Raven for your love and support and help. I love you, girl. Saws I couldn't update without lol. I was really depressed, and I painted my wrists. I had to go to the hospital. Raven, you rock, girl. 1-on-1.
Everyone in the room started to cry happily. I had saved them. Draco, Lucian, Sirius, Bond Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine. Weren't they in stretchers just a moment ago? How did they get up and just do normal stuff? It's world building. Tara. Grumio, I'm going to have you read Professor again.
Come on, Annabelle,
said Professor Sinatra.
That was good. That was good.
That was very good. Thank you, Grumio. She was wearing a gothic black leader dress with a corset top and real vampire blood on it and fucking black platinum boots.
I have to tell you the fucking perdition.
So does that mean that Ebony is the one who gripped them tight and raised them from perdition?
I don't know what that's a reference to, but it's good anyway.
It's like the one line I know from Supernatural, and it's actually like the most metal line from that show. Apparently one of the brothers goes to hell, and Misha Collins saved them. And when they meet Misha Collins, he's like, "Who are you?" That's another thing I learned recently. Everybody in Supernatural talks like this the entire time.
I love Supernatural.
I need to get into Supernatural. And in response to "Who are you?" Misha Collins goes, "I'm the one who gripped you tight and raised you from perdition."
Yep.
Which is like a really good line, actually.
I read a fanfic about Dean the other night. I was really happy.
Was it the one where he survives the Haiti earthquake?
No. It was not a backstory.
It's not a fanfic about Dean. That's a fanfic about Jensen Ackles surviving the Haiti earthquake.
I'm more of a Dean girl myself. I like Sam, but I'm more of a Dean girl.
I do not know the difference. Which one is cue me frantically Googling? Oh, no, I'm more of a Sam person. I think he's Moose. Of the two.
Sam is moose and Dean is squirrel.
That means nothing to me.
You're a moose guy, huh?
Yeah, no, I think Sam's better looking.
I like Dean.
Everyone likes Dean. I
like
Sam's hair.
He eats pie and drinks beer and drives a badass car and loves
Wow. Is he a cisgender man?
Stop.
He eats pie, drink beer, car. You're into Dale Cooper.
No, I posted that a while back, didn't I? I said eating pie, drinking beer on my Twitter or something. I'm a cisgender man.
Maybe. No, I need to watch Supernatural. Where can I watch Supernatural? Is it on Netflix?
Yeah. We
Is it
should get back
all-
to the story.
Yeah, we should get back to the story. I feel like Casey may have left.
No, Casey's still here.
Oh, Casey's still there.
Casey was just very excited because Casey has officially won the semifinal game for his fantasy football league. It is now in the championship.
Ooh.
Wow,
So-
what an accomplishment.
I know none of you
Sarah, how many
care, but
seasons
I
is
am very
Supernatural
happy.
on there? Netflix only has 15 seasons of it.
Yeah, it's 15 seasons.
Oh, it's all literally all of it is on Netflix. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have an excuse. I'll watch it.
All right. I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. She started to look into a black crucible ball. She said, Grumio?
Tara, I see Drac times are near.
She said badly. She peered into the balls.
You see, you must go back in time.
She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had. Grumio, you're up.
When Voldemort was in Hogwarts before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. Now, do you think he would still become Voldemort if he was in love?
I shook my head.
You must go back in time and seduce him. It is the only way. If he is still evil, then you must kill him. You can come to my room tomorrow, and you can do it.
So that's not the only way then. She says there's only one way. You gotta seduce him. But if that doesn't work, there is another way. You can just kill him.
Well, but either way,
Okay, I said sadly. I went outside again, sadly. Sarah, you'll do Draco here.
What fucking happened?
Asked Draco and Vampire. Evan?
Yeah, what happened?
Asked Darkness, Willow, and Boldy Mary. I was about to tell them, but everyone was there. They were celebrating Lucian and Sirius being fond. Everyone was proud of me, but I just wanted to talk to Draco. They were cheesing my name, and some reporters were there, trying to interview Dumbledore. A banner was put up. Lots of fucking preps were there, obviously trying to be gothic, wearing the him sign on their hands, despite them not having actually heard of him. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cake had been brought out. Crab and Goik set up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from Wesley's Wizard Wises. I put on my invisibility cloak with Vampire and Draco, and we sneaked outside together. I like the idea of invisibility coke, where it's like you do coke and then you're invisible.
It's like,
If you do enough coke, you might think you're invisible.
let's try it.
All right, we gotta get invisible today.
The crew does crack cocaine. That's gonna be the one episode my parents tune in on.
The crew smokes crack.
This is gonna be you guys talking, and then I'm gonna be in the background just like playing some jazz music. I'm gonna think it's like sounded real good, but like we look back on it and it's just awful.
It's gonna be like the Mississippi Queen thing from regular show.
The only time I ever considered doing drugs is to see if it makes me a better saxophone player.
It does not make me a better saxophone player. I have tried. It does not. If
I
anything, it just makes me worse.
All I know is I've only ever seen you high twice, and one of those times you were in a practice, you were in a classroom, and you just kind of laid down and listened to piano. You didn't actually do anything, so you had your instrument.
Yeah, I was playing, and then I put it down because I got too high.
That'll do it.
I said stop flaming. The story, it was a mistake when Professor Rilori said that. Okay, one, go to fucking hell. Yusuke finds Philly for the help. One, Raven, have fun with Kiwi. One.
There's a lot of lore there that I don't think we can get.
Yeah.
she's gone to New Zealand.
She's down in New Zealand, eh? Gonna say Taika Waititi.
Maybe Tamora Morrison, the star of the Book of Boba Fett. That was by far, I think, one of the best moments happened recently is that Evan didn't see the post-credit scene for Mandalorian until I called him. Yeah. And I went, dude, there's a post-credit scene. So I got to hear him live react to the fact that one of his favorite characters is getting their own show. Well, I assume he's one of your favorite characters. I know you love Slave One and you liked his inclusion. I mean, listen, I know you love Slave One, so I assumed.
Slave One is like my favorite chip in Star Wars.
We went into a black room. The walls were black with portraits of gothic bands like MCR, GC, with Marlon Mason all over them. A big black coffin was in the middle. Red velvet lined the black box. There were 3 chairs made of bones with real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple stuff on it, fishnet suckings, and black leather thong underneath.
Leather thong.
Ew.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh my
That's a whole
God.
other area of like chafing. Like that's
Yeah.
a whole other kind of chafing.
A
Oh my
whole other
god.
animal.
Oh my god.
Ew. And like okay.
That's some fetish
so
shit.
like leather bra is one thing because you got the boob sweat. But like a
But, like,
thong,
leather.
I'm gonna say
that
this.
shit-
I never thought I was gonna say these words, but like you got your coochie sweat, and then like if you get excited, like oh my god, ow, ow, ow. That's all I'm gonna say. Ow.
Oh my god. That would
Pain.
be like agony. That would be like sandpaper.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna time travel, don't wear black leather underwear.
And you're stuck with that. Like, yeah, that's not the move.
At least wear cotton. Oh my god.
Yeah, for real. If you're gonna travel back in time, especially, be comfy, bitch.
The guys know what they're doing fashion wise because they all just wear like big old t-shirts. Like they're comfy. Like we can rag on their fashion all day, but they're at least comfortable. They're not wearing like corsets and leather bras and shit at all times. At all times. Like she's never wearing a normal outfit. I'm gonna get back into this because we got more great adverb use here. I sat down in one of the chairs dispersedly. So did Draco and Vampire. Grumio, give me a vampire.
Are you okay?
Vampire asked, potting his alabastered hand on mine. He was wearing black nail polish. I was wearing black nail polish with red crosses on it. Yeah, I guess, I said sadly. Draco also put his hand on mine sexily. I smiled sadly with my black lipstick. The problem is, I have to seduce folk some more. I have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him.
It's okay, Bobby.
He said finally.
But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you?
Of course not, I gasped.
Really?
He asked. Sure, I said. We Frenched sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then, I took off Draco's MCR shrift and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like Stallone.
Have fun.
Like a Stallone, like Sylvester Stallone.
It was hung like a Stallone.
Italian stallion.
Say hello to my little friend.
He had replaced the vampire tattoo that said NB on it. Black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a video camera.
I had said it was okay before.
I took off my clothes and
They just filmed a sex tape. Oh my god.
we started Frenching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you-know-what, and passively we did it. Oh,
Spock?
Tara, you got to do it this time. Let's go.
I know. Hold on. I'm still thinking about Spock. Okay.
Now I'm just imagining it like fingering somebody, but it's like the live long and prosper thing. Like fingering somebody with like that.
Oh, it's like a
That's just like, scissoring on a small scale.
what's that called? There's a certain finger thing.
Oh my god. I can't even think about
Of
it.
course it is.
I can't.
Evan, you're a resident Star Trek nerd. What's that called?
The
Not to totally put you on the spot.
hand salute or something? I don't know. Vulcan salute.
I call it the universal symbol of peace.
I don't know what kind of. Okay, I'm just gonna do it.
Yep.
I love you, Ebony. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you.
You got entirely too into that, but that's a good thing because it adds to the entertainment value. He screamed as we got an orgasm. He watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly, Evan, this is you.
What the fuck are you doing?
It was Snope and Professor McGoggle. 111. Snope.
Evan, I like how you said that weirdly, assuming that every word is misspelled, but
Yeah.
doing
It's just a normal ass word. Shut das fuck up. 1-1, you're just jealous because you prep, so fuck you, Raven. You rock. Girl of fangs for the help. MCR rock 666! Exclamation point. 1.
Oh my Satan! We screamed as we jammed out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily. Grumio, you got that?
Come now!
One.
It's spelled like, yeah.
Yeah, in a way that makes it seem like, is she actually telling them to have more sex?
And it's not helped at all by the following bit.
Yeah.
J.O.I. McGonagall tells you to come.
Preacher McGonagall.
Preacher McGonagall.
Yielded. We did guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket. All right, Grumio, you also got you got Vampire. You've been taking that role a lot.
Hey, what the fuck?
Vampire shooted angrily.
Yeah, Buster. What the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera?
Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic red eyes.
Oh no.
No. No.
Okay. Look, Dumbledore knows you little secret, and if you do this again, then you will go to you will go to St. Mango's. So give back the camera. Oh god, that was so bad.
Oh, I have to read this in the narrator voice. Ha 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 ha. The mystery of magic thinks he is crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly. He didn't. There was no quotation marks.
Snoop Dogg is there.
But I like to mention it's not Snoop Dogg acting like Snoop Dogg. It's Snoop Dogg doing an Alan Rickman. Like he's still acting like Alan Rickman the whole time. I love that. All right, Evan, we're gonna have you go to Professor McGoggle because
Fuck. Did I do a Professor McGoggle voice already? What did I do?
I don't know because I actually had Grumio do back-to-back voices. So Evan, you got this one.
Yes. So shut your mouth, you innocent. You innocent fools. How the fuck do you fuck up insolent that
I
badly?
just want to take a moment to say, Evan, your laugh just brings me joy. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry all sexy and sexative.
Get it? Because he's a sex bomb. Lol, Tom Felnut rules for life, but not as much as Gerard. Your sex on legs. I love you, fucking rock. Marry me.
I started to cry tears of blood.
It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said so. Okay, so fuck you.
Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my...
At least it's not leather.
It's like a handkerchief that's got a little red ball on the end.
Wow, look at that honker.
Yo, that chick got massive honkers. What? Look at her. She's got two handkerchiefs on her.
She is the honker chief.
She is the Master Chief and his wife, Honker Chief.
Yes. Give me like 2 seconds. I can definitely find a picture of Master Chief with massive boobs.
Yes, okay.
We live in the most advanced age humanity has ever been in. Volsapatam Society.
And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got each other yet. I took out my wand. Crossio! I shouted. Snap stated to scream before he dropped the gun, but it was too late. Both of them have ran out of ballets. I stopped the curse. Professor McGoogle did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said,
Okay, Severus, I'm going to go now.
She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry.
It's okay, N.O.B.
Said Draco.
Evergreen will be alright. Remember the kit. I don't even know how to pronounce the C on this one. Kit.
I soft see this one.
Remember the Sidio you took of Snake?
Did you forget what the word snake was for a moment there?
No, snake is a snack. Okay. Snake.
Snape laughed again, and then he took out some whips. Chapter 30.
Stop flaming the story, okay? You do not know what's ever gonna happen, okay? So full you! If you flam, you will be a prep, so all flammers can kiss my ass! Sauce for sauce, for saying Alzheimer's is dangerous, but that's the mystery's opinion. Because society basically sucks.
I said we live in a society.
Thanks to Raven, you rock, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was a fever dream, even more than the other ones have been. Hold on. Can we get a replay on that? Suz for Suz. What does that mean?
No fucking clue. Saws for saw. It's SOZ. Saws for saying Alzheimer's is dangerous. But that's the mysteries. That's the ministry's, I'm assuming, opinion.
Because society.
Fuck.
Also, where was Alzheimer's mentioned?
I don't fucking know.
That was way back. That was like at the end of chapter 22. Like Rumbridge comes in and she's like, "The ministry says your Alzheimer's is too bad. You have to quit your job."
You're right.
Right. Yeah. Why is she addressing this now?
Oh
why do I have such a good memory?
Yeah, that was my second question.
Why do you devote space in your brain to storing this information?
I'm doing it as I speak. Like it's like, you know how like when you have a dream and then you wake up and you forget it instantly. That's me with the previous word that I said while I do these. Like it just instantly leaves my head as soon as I'm done saying it. All right. No, 11. We screamed sadly. Snaps stated loafing meanly. He took out a camera angrily. Then he came towards Darko. I'm sorry. I know there's two people that listen to this that know sports. I'm just imagining Darko Milicic. All right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a Donnie Darko reference.
Nope, I was making a Darko Milicic joke. There's two people that listen to this that will get the Darko Milicic joke.
It's like I read some Harry Potter today. Turf or fan fiction? Fan fiction.
You know, I'm just imagine Draco's Darko Milicic for the rest of this. Frosted Tips and all. Okay. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and lit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a fuck.
Yeah.
The dork mark on his you-know-what. It's just he's got the dark mark on his dick.
Yeah, dude. You think he's got it like on the shaft? You think it wraps around the shaft?
No,
he's got
it is
like
the shaft.
on the little skin right above.
He's a big old John.
Or he's got like a little tiny one like on his head, on the head.
Oh, that hurts to think
Right
about.
around the pee hole.
Yeah. No, the mouth of the dark mark, because it has like the snake, the mouth of the dark mark is the piss hole.
There we go.
We're doing your world building for you, Ebony.
Yeah,
Step up your fucking game.
He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. Grumio, give me a snap.
You must stab vampire.
He said to me.
I'm going to change this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, then I'll hit Draco.
No, you fucking bastard! I yielded. I'm trying to do bastard the way that you keep dubbing it in. I'm trying to see how close I can get to doing it. Bastard! I'm trying to see how close I can get so that you don't dub it in. Because I want to...
I'm still going to dub it
in. Damn it. But then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes. It looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a... What? He looked exactly like a pentagram. How?
Lol, get it? Because I'm a Satanist.
Now just picture he just folds himself into a pentagram.
Oh my god, no, it's a play on it's a play on looking exactly like a cross between.
Oh my god, I didn't read the rest of the sentence.
Oh my god.
A pentagram between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed and the time I did it with Draco and Dumbledore came and detained when Draco almost unalived.
I think you can say that.
No, I'm going to say unalived because I feel like it adds to dramatic tension. Also because it's funnier. Draco almost unalived and Vampire was so sportive. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Volksamort. He started to do an incapacitation dancing around the Stokes whipping Draco and Vampire.
Suddenly an idea I had.
I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic message to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape.
Dumbledore will get you.
Draco shooted. Evan, you do Vampire.
Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out.
Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand.
You ridiculous dunderhead.
Snoop yielded. He took all of Draco's clothes. Just as he was about to stab him, Crucio! I shitted, pointing my wounds. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I had grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio.
You dunderhead, I'm going to
Sweet
kill.
Snape, but suddenly Severus came in. Well, okay.
Yeah, no, they're the same. They're not the same person in this.
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
believe this is supposed to be serious.
Serious, yeah.
Snape put the whip behind his back.
Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something.
He lied. But then suddenly, Lucian and Professor Trevorley came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap. Then Professor Trevorley said, Sarah, you can do that one.
Come on, Ebony, let's go.
Come on, Ebony, let's go!
Come on, Vamonos. Konnichiwa. Come on, Vamonos.
Try and read that.
Ah, shit. I said shut the fuck up, you queefs. Oh, that's supposed to be queers.
Oh, I like queefs better because it's spelled queefs.
Stop calling Ebony a Mary Sue, okay? You do not even know what's going to happen to her, so fuck you. Thanks to my BFF Raven for the help.
Evan, you're gonna do Sirius.
I was new on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitcher. Buffy rocks.
Sirius said to Snape. Grumio, keep up Snap.
No, I'm not. I was teaching them something.
Snap clammed.
Oh, fucking yeah!
I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Severus. He made Snap drink it. He did angrily. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secrets. No, his secrets, actually. Lucian took Vampire and Draco to the nurse after thanking me 1,000,000 times. Professor Trevorley took me into a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to Sedaus Volksamort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Hold on, whoa. Oh, wait, okay, she just interchanges the names because Bloody Mary is Hermione.
Yeah.
Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Bloody Mary gave me a black bag from Tom Ridd's store. What's in the bag? I asked Professor Trevorley.
You will see.
She said. I opened the bag. In it was a sexy tight, low-smut black leather gothic dress. It had red corset stuff, and there was a slit up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on black fishnets and black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick. Grumio, give me a Bloody Mary.
You look fucking kawaii, bitch.
Bloody Mary said. Thanks, I said.
Although Sarah did earlier.
Sarah did do it. Sarah, keep it up.
Okay, I'll keep it up. Okay, now you're going to go back in Tim.
Said Professor Sinister.
You will have to do it in a few sessions.
She gave me a black gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets like in Resident Evil. Then she gave me a black time tuner.
After an hour, use the time turner to go back here.
Professor Trevorley said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensive in front of me. Everyone went in front of it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Everyone shooted. Darkness and Willow gave me Death Touch Sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensive. Suddenly, I was in front of the school. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I'd ever seen. He was wearing long black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He had grand eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong and pale wit skin. He was wearing a black ripped suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil. I think this is a good place to end it. Sarah, you got an outro.
Yeah, man. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. I'm having a lot of fun reading through this. I haven't laughed this much in so long. Today, you heard me, the Weeb Sports Fly Girl, Sarah, and then you also heard from my co-host, Evan.
And it was great to be here.
Yeah, and we also heard from Casey.
Yes, you did.
As always, with the My Immortal readings, we've had Grumio here, and Grumio's been great.
Oh, thank you.
We love to have him here.
Can I confess something to you? I have not played Bugsnax. I stole that bit from the internet. Anyway.
Okay, guys, I hope you had a good time listening to this. I know we enjoy this. As always, I hope you have a good rest of whatever you're doing, and we'll see you next week. Bye!